What's up, everybody? It is Matt. We are back again. This time, I'm about to talk about my favorite subject. Shifting, changing, endings and beginnings. And I'm sorry about the smoke. I'm burning incense just to make things a little bit calmer. Burning some Palo Santo just because I've tried to make this video like 5 or 6 times already. And I just can't find the words to describe what is going on. So instead, I'm just going to talk. But I also did pull a card. I pulled the card of breaking through. And breaking through is exactly what I'm trying to talk about. Because yes, we're shifting. Yes, we're changing. Yes, as you move along, you get ferried into this little box of change, and there's a lot going on that you have no idea, and you won't know until you're out of it. You're out of the dark night of the soul, or you're out of this little mini tower moment. But we're not talking about tower moments. We're not talking about dark night of the soul. Right now, we're talking about breaking through to the other side of life, of consciousness, of movement forward, and what it means. Because up until now, I've talked about movement forward, I've talked about shifting, I've talked about how things are rapidly changing. And things are. And here's the funny part, is sometimes we don't know what's really changing. We don't know how rapidly life has shifted until we wake up one day and realize that all our ideals, the people that we had been in resonance with for so long, the people we had been in love with for so long, the people that we had looked up to for so long, the places we lived, the things we understood are no longer part of our realization. And what does this mean? This just means that you've shifted. This means that as you've moved along, here you are in this little block of shift, and you keep moving along. Everything that had served you during that little moment of time is now out of that block. It's not good. It's not bad. It serves to move you forward in a new way, in a new time, in new feelings. And the problem is that our brain really wants to comprehend what's going on. Our brain really wants to tie all these things to safety and love and humanity and convenience. Because we've been so, like, this little part of life for a year or 6 months or less or more has been part of who we are. It's been what we've resonated with. It's been what we've woken up to. So for all that to shift, all that to change in such a short amount of time, it's a lot to go through. It is a lot to wake up to and have everything that has been part of your life for the past year or so, or 6 months or a month, the people, the places, the ideas. It's a lot to wake up one day and realize this is shifted out of my resonance. And that doesn't mean you're getting rid of people. That doesn't mean you're not going to talk to them. That doesn't mean that it may never come back. What that simply means is, for now, here's your box, here as you're shifting, and everything that you've let go is here, and here's your box. You've shifted out of resonance with the ideas, the people, the place, the thing. That's not wrong. That's not right. It just is. And that doesn't mean that you're never going to talk to these people again. That doesn't mean that you're never going to be a part of this life. That doesn't mean that you can't resonate with it at a later time. But for right now, it's time to move on. It's time to stop being scared. It's time to, let's call a spade a spade. It's time to stop being selfish on your own growth. And it is selfish because if you're willing to stop your own growth because you miss something, or you want to stay somewhere, or you want to do something that is no longer part of who you are, that is selfish. That is stopping your own growth. That is stopping you from going where you're supposed to be. And that is stopping what you're truly in resonance with from coming. I'm not talking about door opening, door closing. I'm talking about the slow shift of movement that we're doing. You can call it divine timing. You can call it resonance within yourself. But I think a lot of us are slowly waking up to the fact that things have shifted to such a degree that we are no longer who we were not even a year ago, but a month ago. Our thinking has changed, our thought process, the way we conduct our business, how we use our heart, how we love, how we communicate. All this is shifted. You know why? Because it's had to. It has to in order to ferry us to this next stage. So we talk about breaking through, and breaking through is exactly that. We've been stuck in a glass cage with all this stuff for a while, and it's served its purpose. And now it doesn't. And it's scary because you have to move on without it. It's scary because you have to leave it behind. It's scary because you don't know how you're going to live without it. But you're going to live without it. You're going to move on. You're going to be fine. And you're going to continue moving on. And people who mirror you and are in resonance with you are going to see you along the way and help you out, and you're going to help them. And you know what's truly amazing about this is that if you don't stop yourself from moving forward, it'll just happen automatically. And one day you'll wake up and realize, I'm surrounded by people who love me as much as I love myself. And that not only is scary, but it's true. Because if you stop putting the idea that I need somebody to love me as the forefront of change, and you just say, screw it, nothing matters. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to fill up my own cup. You'll see what happens. Slowly but surely, things will start to resonate more, and the people who will come in, the experiences that you'll go through will test that and mirror the fact that you are willing to move forward with your own set of ideals, your own love. These people will come in and show you true love because you've shown that you are ready for it. You've shown that you're willing to love yourself. You've shown that you're willing to move down that box and leave all these experiences behind. That doesn't mean you'll forget about it. That doesn't mean that they never resonated. That means it is time to shift. And I keep talking about shifting, and so much has gone on lately where I'm looking at my life and I'm looking at the people in it and realizing that I've done a 180-degree change, and simply because I was willing to leave a lot behind. And I wanted to be selfish. I wanted to be this person that's like, no, I don't want to change. I don't want this to end. I don't want certain things to end. At a certain point, you just have to let it go. You have to let it go without the expectation that it's going to come back and you'll ever see it again or you'll ever resonate with again. And that's fine. You know why? Because whatever you're leaving behind, whether it be a person, a place, or a thing, you're leaving it behind. So it, they, them, the experience can go along, affect somebody else, have their own experience, and maybe, just maybe, it'll come back in your life again. But don't expect it. Don't expect anything to come back, but do expect that your burden is going to be lighter. That you'll be unburdened by just simply saying, this is not me anymore. This is not who I am. And I'm willing to experience so many new things. All I have to do is put down who I once was and shift into who I'm becoming and greet with open arms everything that's coming for me, because what you find in resonance with yourself is amazing. It is love. It is true new beginnings for who you are becoming. And it's truly breaking through. It's truly breaking forward. It is truly finding resonance within yourself, finding who you truly are, and breaking through the confusion. Breaking through that confusing time of, I don't know, I'm confused, I'm stagnant. So I hope this resonated with you. I hope it can help. If it did, let me know. Email me, matt@healingwithmatt.com. Check out my website, healingwithmatt.com. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I know this is a little bit different video. I haven't done one of these for a while, but I felt it needed to be said. So, I love you all, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace.